Today, the Australian government announced free electricity, and the power companies' stocks immediately crashed. Free stuff is supposed to be popular, unless you're the one forced to give it away. And here's the twist. The exact same force that tanked the power companies also crashed tech stocks today. One hidden rule connects them. It's Thursday, July 2nd, and today's lesson is maybe the most important rule in all of markets. Scarcity makes money, abundance destroys it. Let's break it down. Start with the electricity. The government's new solar sharer scheme forces big power retailers to give eligible households 3 hours of free power in the middle of the day. Why midday, specifically? Here's what most people don't know. Australia has so many rooftop solar panels that at lunchtime the country makes more electricity than it can use. Power becomes so abundant that its wholesale price sometimes drops to zero, or even goes negative. So, free midday power costs almost nothing to hand out, because midday power is already nearly worthless. But for a power company, that's terrifying. Their entire business was built on selling something scarce. Electricity you couldn't make yourself. Rooftop solar blew that up. When the thing you sell becomes abundant, you lose your pricing power, and your profits evaporate. Investors saw it. Origin dropped nearly 5%. AGL and Pipeline Group APA both fell. The government didn't just give away power, it signalled the slow death of the old electricity model. Now the twist. That same disease hit tech today. Meta, one of the biggest spenders on AI, announced it will rent out its computing power. Sounds harmless. It's not. Because if the company building the most AI infrastructure suddenly has spare capacity to sell, it hints the whole industry may have built too much supply. And the chip stocks, the ones selling the shovels, got smoked. South Korea's market cratered as much as 7%, tripping a circuit breaker, and closed down more than 6%. Same fear as the power companies. What happens when the scarce thing isn't scarce anymore? So today, two totally different industries, electricity and artificial intelligence, got hit by the exact same thing. Too much supply. Because in markets, the money isn't in making stuff. It's in making stuff other people can't. Scarcity is king, abundance is the assassin. The moment the scarce thing becomes common, the pricing power dies, and the profits go with it. So where did the money run? Somewhere boring and beaten up. The banks. Australia's Big Four had an awful quarter, so they're cheap. And today, one broker upgraded NAB, it jumped about 4%, and single-handedly dragged the whole market back to flat. Money flees the oversupplied and hunts the oversold. That's your end of day. Whenever something suddenly becomes free, ask who used to sell it. In markets, scarcity is king and abundance is the assassin. Subscribe. We pull the desk again tomorrow.